Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Jamin's Daily Warhammer Edition. We're going over two books: Battle for the Abyss and the first Heretic. Both follow the word bearers and their shenanigans with chaos. And if you read the original the first five books in order, which I did, there's a lot of talk about chaos. You hear about the word bearers in Ibris, and how he kind of leads Horus to chaos. And you're thinking, how does this happen? How is it that Horus, who's supposed to be this demigod, is able to be manipulated and led to chaos? How did this come to be? And you read those books and there's chaos. I've read 2 dozen at least Warhammer books, so I'm familiar with the primordial truth. And the word bearers are trying to spread this truth and the word of Logar. They've been deceived by the Emperor. There are gods. There are gods in the warp. They've seen them for themselves now. They've been tainted, and they made a sacrifice. Argel Tall? Is it Argel? Is it Argel Tall or Argel Tall? I don't know. I think Argel Tall. And Zafin, who, spoiler alert, gets killed at the end of this book. But the word bearers paid a big price to learn the truth. And now they know that the Emperor is not telling them the truth. They don't believe now that the Emperor himself believes that there are not any gods. He's just trying to censor, and like a parent shields their children from the truth. That's what's going on. They're like, no, not anymore. So Battle of the Abyss, the word bears get a awesome spaceship from Mars and are on their way to Ultramar to try to kill a bunch of Ultramarines as part of the heresy and catch them off guard. Well, rarely does battle plan go to plan. Great book, action packed. Really like this one. Probably one of my favorite top 3. Grim, dark, great book. Then the first Heretic, again, heavy word bears talking about chaos. Then the first Heretic comes, and man, this gets even deeper into the weeds when it comes to chaos and what it is where humanity is actually dealing with. The primordial truth. These gods are coming for us. We can't just pretend they're not. And the word bearers are saying, hey, if we have to pick sides, we want to pick the winners. And they're being told by these chaos gods that we're coming for humanity. You can deny us all you want, but you will lose, so you better pick a side. And the fact is, some of these Space Marines, they like their sorcery and magic. They want to do that. And they're not happy when the Emperor of Mankind says they can't. Okay? This is like a lesson. This is like a universal lesson. When you tell people they can't do something, what happens? What happens? They end up wanting to do it. All right? So, both of these books, highly recommended. This one I was a pre-owned. You can look at the crease on it, man. This is an original. When you look at the on the inside, it doesn't show all the books, because this book was printed as they were coming out. This book's 15 years old. I don't know how old, but it's old as hell. This one is an actual reprint that I bought from, I want to say maybe Black Library, And when you open it, it's got the whole thing listed. Because all these books have already been out now. It's reprint. So I have some of these old school. Because some of these books are not printed. They're out of print. You can't find them. I think I spent like $70 for this book that was probably $14 when it came out. But, you know, the things we do for our hobbies. Shout out to all the Warhammer fans. Like, share, subscribe to Jamin's Daily. I hope you like my little review on Battle for the Abyss and the first Heretic. If you want to really understand, get a better understanding of chaos and the word bearers and how they were able to really, and specifically Ibris, and how he was able to gain that favor with Horus and lead him on that path to chaos. I think these two books really do a great job. And if you could only read one of them on that, the first Heretic really explains a lot. So until the next time, stay tuned. Jamin's Daily, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, the best is yet to come.